Hello everyone, I am very excited with our next project. It's a collage, and collage is when you put different materials together. The painter use paints, the collage artist use paper, use newspaper, magazines, color paper, fabrics, any other material that you can find around, and you put it together with glue. So this week we are going to draw animals. And when you had a few designs, drawings, then the next class you will get the papers for and make the collage. So let's start with the drawings. I'm going to give you some examples because this is virtually, so I cannot show you step by step in the normal whiteboard. But right now I'm just going to sketch some of the drawings of the animals so you can understand that if we think first in geometric shapes, we can draw anything that you want. So today we are going to draw animals. You will do 5, 6, 7 sketches. I am give you a document in PDF that you can see many examples and pick the one that you like. Also, if you know your favorite animals and you know to draw them very well, so you can also draw any animal that you like. Okay? So let's start. So today we are going to draw the animals, but you have to get the materials before the next class, so you are ready to make the collage in the next class. What kind of materials are those? So paper, newspaper, all magazines. Maybe you have construction paper, so you can get a little piece of paper from the construction paper. And if you have some fabrics, something that you can see around, like recycles or papers that you can use and cut with your hands or with scissors and use them. Do not forget that we also will need glue, because we need to glue the papers. So
they should check with a parent before they start cutting up anything.
Yes, make sure that it's an adult when you are cutting papers or material, or some newspapers or magazine that the parents have, and you need to ask for permission, of course. Okay, so this class is drawing class, and the next class will be the collage. So make sure that you get the materials for the next class, okay? I am give you a document that you can roll down and see the images. So for example, this is the head of the cat. So it's like a little oval, the nostrils. Just if you are in the center, the characteristics of the eyes. We are not coloring anything. I just want to put with the marker a little detail. Center. I like to do always a little mouth. Okay, what we can do with this? So this is like the center of the head, and when you are going to fill out this with collage paper, you will have to do a little shape. So that's the head is the most important part of this. Let's go with the next one. So many details, but because we are going to cover with paper, we don't really need to have many details inside. It's more where the eyes are going, the center of the nose, and the mouth. We can come back with the drawing to do details when we finish the collage. We have. So the cat is also the same, a little almost circle, the division of here for the color. Those are triangles, the center, the nostrils, a line in the center. Cats in the way that you always have done, you know. The only thing important about the cats is a big eyes. And the little details, like the tigers. You see, just triangles, circles, that will be ready for our collage. See what else I here. And a little cow. Vaca.
Cow.
It's like a cartoony because we are not really doing so much details about it. Big separations, the eyes. I see all the time that it has so big lashes and it's like a triangle. And big ears. I don't have a space for the big ear. So imagine that this is covered all with paper and that's it. And maybe some grass. Yeah, it's a girl. You can do any detail that you like. It's a boy, you can use a hat. So what I want for today is draw, make different drawings, different animals. And my husband always helped me to the videos. This is like the letter C, just in the beginning is thicker, you see? So it's thicker and then thinner. With all the... So the bird, you can try like to draw the letter C. You see? Letter C. But this part is big and circular. And then this thing is in pointed. Making a chicken and birds. All the details that you want inventing, that's fantastic. Do your own. The feet and details, you don't need to enter to them to draw them because we need to cover with paper. It's more the figure, the silhouette. Okay? Going with another one. The owl. The owl is one of my favorite birds. Center, and from the center the big and the ovals and circular eyes. Again, we are not doing too many details because we need to cover again. I give you many examples, pick the one that you are interested in. You don't need to draw so many details because we need to cover with different color papers. When you are going to do this, for example, you will see in another video next class that we can use small pieces of paper and make this kind of triangles for the texture. Okay. There is another bird, a means dog. It's like trying to get like a geometric shape. You don't need to be like a perfectionista to use it, to draw the way that is on the photocopies, guys. But there is something always very important, is the center of your work. That's called symmetry. So like all the things are in the center. This is the neck, and here we have some divisions for the eyes. The eyes you can make also when you finish all your work. You always are welcome to use markers. You can use marker to complement your work. You see this is a little, I think I need to do a little more thicker the head. And when you are putting the paper, you can cover all these areas that you had mistakes. I did it intentional so you can see that if you do the silhouette, then you can put other pieces and then fix whatever you are doing. Or if you want to make a little tone, so you gotta see inside. Anyway, I want that you look at the images that I am giving to you as examples and do it in your own, the way that you always draw, do your animals, but try that we are using all the page, because we really need to have a big image when we are going to do the collage the next class. You are going to put small pieces of paper, and you imagine putting small pieces of paper on one drawing that is super small. It's going to be very difficult. So this is the silhouette, and then next class we'll be ready for the collage. I give you a little bird, dog. I don't know what I'm saying, dog. The geometric shape of the dog is fantastic. It's a cartoon, but I think the artist did it so beautiful. That's what I am sharing with you. You don't need to do realistic. Realistic means that you don't need to do the animal the way that is in the reality. You can do your own, and I am completely sure that everyone is very expressive. Expressive means that you can do a good job. So what we want is a little symmetry all, and then the rest is up to you. You want to do the ears up or down or whatever you want. So I just did a little fragment of the dog, and I know there are color around, but we are just doing a little sketch. That's it, guys. So what you have, let me see the owl. So in the end, I am show you a video of one artist that is Megan Coyle. She's very young actually, and she does amazing collage with magazines and color paper. She said that she's an artist that paints with paper. You know what? It's a good way to say paint with paper means that she uses paper and she does very colorful work. So yeah, I just put the name of the document, and I will show you how she did a hummingbird with paper and magazine. But I just wanted to show you that example, and she has on YouTube many videos. They have the process of every collage. So I just give you one example today, so you get ready for the next class. So as I say, we are not going to use too much details of this, because we are going to fill out with collage. Okay? Don't forget, you are the artist. So always the artist. That's it. Okay guys, remember, next class you need pieces of paper, color paper, magazines, newspaper. What we are going to do, not today, is the next class, after you have your drawing, is to make pieces of paper, and we are going to glue on your drawing. This is a very quick example without glue, just to give you an idea that this work is one of the most beautiful projects that you can do artistically, because it's like a surprise in the end. You don't know what is going to happen. You pick the color that you like. So conclusion, get magazines, newspaper, maybe you have construction paper, looking around, ask for permission to your parents what you can use. And we are going to, I like to cut with the fingers better than with the scissor, because the shapes they combine very well when you just overlapping the paper. Overlapping is to put a top of the other piece of paper. So because that are cut with the finger is give you a very beautiful texture. So I'm going to repeat finally. Today you need to draw at least 6 of the animals, big paper, big size, and then you are going to get the materials ready for the next class. I will be with you all the class, give you direction, talking about collage. Get ready for participation. Thank you.